everyone, my name is Brittany, and first of all I just want to say thank you so much to the moms of The Mom's View for having me as their mama for Feature Friday. I feel so honored that they let me be a part of their wonderful channel, and I cannot wait to tell you guys a little bit about myself and my YouTube channel, so if you're interested, keep watching. First off, I am 27 years old and I am a mom of 3 little boys, and I also have an 8-year-old stepdaughter. My boys are 5, almost 2, and 7 weeks old, so my hands are really full. I am also an RN, but I am not working at the moment. I actually quit my job as an RN to stay home full-time with my kids and work on my YouTube channel. So I thought that I would kind of tell you a little bit about myself and my story and how I decided to take the leap and try doing YouTube. It's something that I always wanted to do. So when I was 22 years old, I became a mom. I had Carter and I was married at the time, but when Carter was 6 months old, I divorced my husband. It was probably the lowest time of my life. It was the lowest time of my life, but it made me who I am today. After I divorced my husband, I became a single mom right away. I had to go back to work. As you know, nurses work really long shifts, so I would work 3 shifts in a row of 12 hours so that I could spend the rest of the time with him, and I lived on my own. I learned a lot during that time, and it was really, really hard. I definitely had some postpartum depression, but also adding a divorce on top of that is something that, looking back, I don't know how I made it through. I did everything that I could for my son at the time, and at that time social media wasn't as big then as it is today, and I feel like if it would have been big at that time, I feel like it would have helped me more to know that there was other people were going through things like this. But at the time it felt like it was just me and that nobody else was going through something this terrible in their life, and I felt alone. There was a moment where I remember driving down the road and thinking, if I ran into a tree or if something happened to me today, who would care? And the only thing that kept me alive that time was my son. I don't think a lot of people know that story, but it's true, and I just pushed forward every day for him, and eventually things just kind of got better, and I believe that my faith in God definitely helped me to keep going. I knew that there was a bigger plan for me. So during that time, I started writing a blog, and my blog was called Broken Made Beautiful, and I wrote just a lot of very inspiring true stories about my life and what I had been through and motherhood. And I wanted other people out there to know that they weren't the only ones going through something really, really hard. We're all gonna go through things that are really hard, and you feel isolated and you feel alone and you feel like something is wrong with you, and then you come out on the other side of it and you think, oh my gosh, like I made it out of something so awful, and look at me now. And that's why I named my blog Broken Made Beautiful. So that brings us closer to where we are today. And when I was 24, I believe, 23 actually, I met my husband on Match.com. And we got married a 1.5 years later, and we had Cooper, who was 2, and then when Cooper turned 1, we got pregnant with Cash, who is now 7 weeks old. And then I also inherited a stepdaughter. So that brings us to our blended family of 4 kids, for a total of 6 of us. And honestly, I have never been happier in my life. I feel like this was the plan for me all along, to have this blended family, to let people know that there are situations that you can come out of that are so hard, and I want to be that walking testimony that people think, you know what, I'm going through a divorce, but look at how Brittany's life turned out. Look how hard she fought and went through something and it turned into something beautiful, and that has always been my inspiration for my YouTube channel. Now, as far as YouTube goes, I used to watch YouTube when I was in high school. I used to watch mainly beauty videos. I was really into makeup and hair. Well, I still am, but that's how I kind of started my channel. My husband has been 110% supportive. He's the one who bought me my cameras, who made time for me to be able to invest a lot into my YouTube channel. I started off making beauty videos. I have a lot of hair tutorials and makeup favorites, but I slowly realized that it wasn't very fulfilling for me to just talk about makeup. I wanted people to know my story, to know me, to know what motherhood is like, to know that it's hard sometimes and it's okay to show those parts of your life. So my channel is not perfect. It is not look at me and my perfect family, and I don't want anyone to ever think that. I want people to look at me and think that is a real girl, that is a real mom, and at the same time enjoy watching my content. I want to be a real mom and a real inspiration for other moms and girls and women, not just moms out there, but just women in general, that if you're going through something really hard in your life, it's gonna get better. It can get better. Just keep going. And that's always been my biggest platform, is I was broken and I've tried to make it into something beautiful, and that is my beautiful blended family. So I hope that you guys will come on over to my channel and follow along with me and my blended family. I do a lot of vlogs and cleaning videos and organizational videos and beauty videos and just stuff around the house. Just everything that I'm interested, you will find that on my channel. Also come along and follow me on Instagram. I will leave that right here, and I also post a lot of stuff on there as well. Thank you so much again to the Moms View for having me. I have totally enjoyed taking over your channel, and if you guys are watching this on Friday, head on over to Instagram. I will be taking over their Instagram account, and you guys can follow along with me on my day and my journey as a mom of 4 kiddos. It will actually be Carter's birthday on the day that I take over. So come on over and follow me and send me any questions that you guys have. I would love to meet you all, and thank you so much for watching.